Hey lovelies, it's your girl Ronji and I'm back again with another video. Although today I was super low on energy. You know, one of those days that you just wake up and you receive a bad news and it just pulls all your moods down emotionally. You feel exhausted even physically. This was such a day. This was one of those days and I could tell I wasn't going to do much. I didn't do much. I did about 5 minutes workout and I called it a day, which is something anyway. We've said even if you do 1 minute, 2 minutes, it's okay, all right? So very early in the morning, as we were waking up, I got a call and there's someone close to me who had had a terrible diagnosis and I couldn't help but feel very low, okay? I felt sympathy for them. It affected me in a way and it took away all my energy. I had planned to do a lot of workout because yesterday was Sabbath and I rested. I didn't do much. So today I really was looking forward to today's workout. But when that phone call came through, I couldn't help but being human. So I felt low. I was out of energy and it even took me long to gather the little strength that I had for this 5 minutes workout. It took me longer to gather myself together. And the reason why I even insisted on going ahead and do the workouts, because you have an option. When you are in a such state, you can decide whether to sit out the entire workout just to take a day or two, or as long as you need to sit in and absorb it and, you know, deal with it mentally. Or you can decide, let me do what I can do. That is what I chose to do, because for me, if I do a little workout, it's going to help ease the tension about the entire situation. And so I chose this exercise as a form of therapy. Because if I couldn't do it, I don't know how I would have reacted to the situation. It would have been worse. Exercise helps me to, help me be calm. It helps me to be peaceful, to accept the situation the way it is, and to work through it, okay? So I decided I don't have energy for jumping up and down. I don't know, doing jumping jacks, skipping ropes, all that jumping. I couldn't do it today. So I just went straight ahead into weights, because it's easier to be lifting and dropping, just slowly lifting and dropping weights as you process the entire situation, as you process the message that you've received, as you think of how can I help, what can I do, how am I going to reach out to them, what am I going to tell them. And so while I was working out, I was also thinking about the entire situation, how am I going to approach it, what can I do, who can I call? Who do I know that can give us a second opinion? Stuff like that, okay? So today my workout is entirely a therapeutic kind of workout. One that you need so much, not just because you're focused on losing weight or keeping fit. No, that was out of the window today. I just needed to do something that will balance my energy, will give me a peaceful mind, will take the tension away from me for a minute, okay? And so babies, I went directly into weightlifting. And these are activities that I've been showing you. There's nothing new that I did today, just, my usual weightlifting with this stone that weighs about 6 kg. And I was just trying to think, my mind was not so much into the workouts, because these are routine workouts that I've been doing. My mind was so much on the situation that had occurred, the message that I had received of a loved one having a terrible diagnosis, and how I'm going to process all that, how I'm going to deal with it. And, I'm a believer, and so in the midst of working out, I was also saying a little prayer, like, God take care of it, get them through it. You are our healer, you are our everything. It was a session whereby I was having an intercession during a workout session. And so I was remembering this person in prayer. I was remembering to ask God to give us the strength to be there for them, okay? And also to take care of us, because if we are not okay mentally, if we feel so distorted, we cannot be able to pour into them. And so we were asking for the energy, not really physically, but more so emotional and mental energy, to be able to cope and deal with the situation. I don't know about you, lovelies, but I would love to hear from you. What do you do when you are in such a situation whereby you are feeling very low, something has occurred, a diagnosis has come up, not a very good diagnosis? What do you do about your workout routine? Do you sit aside and let it go for a few days? Do you give yourself time off? Which is totally fine, by the way. However way you decide to deal with it is okay and accepted. Let me know how you deal with these kinds of situations. For me, I go for workouts that are not very physically involving. I go for strength training, I go for weightlifting, and that's just about everything that I can do when I'm low. What do you do? How do you get through it? Where do you draw your energy? And does it help? Do you sometimes take workouts to be therapeutic? Because they can be, all right? And so I'll be back again. Hopefully, I'll be more stronger and more active than today. But this is all I could do for today. And I'm grateful. And I hope we get through the situation peacefully and we come out victors. You all have a blessed week, lovelies. And I'm going to see you on my other videos. Bye, and thank you for your support. I love you all.